I just want parents to be aware and watch their children and know that they're always being watched. We've had to change our lock. We are in the process of getting a camera.
A West Fargo mom worries about her teenage daughter after a stranger left a troubling note on the windshield of her car.
She posted the note to Nextdoor to warn others. In a story you'll only see on Valley News Live, reporter Rose Itzkovitz has details on what police say to do if it happens to you.
A West Fargo mom finds a disturbing note on the windshield of her car from a stranger after her daughter drives it.
It was a note towards my daughter and her friend that have been using my car.
The note saying, "Wow, the both of you are so sexy. You should look an older guy up if the two of you want to play."
I thought it was a joke maybe with one of their friends until I brought it to them and they were scared.
The mom from the Eagle Run area notifying her neighbors on Nextdoor.
Hoping maybe it would scare the person or make everybody more aware.
And sending the note to the West Fargo PD.
Most important thing to do would be to call the police right away and make sure a report gets filed so that we can do some follow-up investigation on what's going on.
On the note, the writer also leaving a Snapchat account.
A way for them to get a hold of him, and that was really scary because he's obviously not afraid.
Any profile that is left with a name on it would be very helpful, and that would be information that would be useful for us as a department to try to investigate.
Though Assistant Chief Jerry Boyer says it's easy to create a fake account.
Anytime that there's a Snapchat handle or something that's left out on site, you never know exactly who that is.
Now the mom of 4 just wants her youngest daughter to have fun, like she should at her age.
She is very scared. She is carrying mace now. She enjoys rollerblading around the neighborhood. She has not left the house hardly at all.
And one final thing to note about this. With the nicer weather, a lot of us are out walking, biking, rollerblading, running. That's why the West Fargo police say it's always best to change up your route to throw a stranger off your path. In West Fargo, Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
We asked West Fargo police if airing the story would interfere with their investigation. They say since it's already out in social media, it's good to make more people aware of it. In the future, it's best to go to police before posting to social media so they can investigate.
If you need help uncovering fraud or corruption in your community, call our whistleblower hotline and we'll do our best to get to the bottom of it. Call 237-6576 and leave your tip. A member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work to expose the truth.
A Valley City man is recovering in the hospital after suffering multiple stab wounds. The stabbing taking place Wednesday night. The man is expected to fully recover. Police say the victim and the suspect knew each other, so there's no threat to the public. Police also say the suspect turned himself in for questioning, but is currently not in custody. Investigators add they hope to learn more about what happened when the victim is fully recovered from his operation. Meanwhile, anyone with additional information about the stabbing is asked to call Valley City Police. The phone number is on your screen, 701-845-3110.
After a morning shower, clouds settle in for the day, and it's been pretty nice out there throughout the valley. Let's get the latest from Hutch, who joins us with your no-wait weather.
Yeah, we remain gray as we head into the evening hours, and a few of us do have sprinkles, but for the most part, it's been a little bit cooler here in the FM area as a result of those clouds across the region. Just a couple of sprinkles south in southern Cass County and moving into Barnes County from Stutzman County. Other than that, we've held the lightning storms off for the time being. There is a risk of a few strong storms tonight. We'll go over that. The best chance of severe weather looks to be in northwest Minnesota through southeast North Dakota. Hail, wind, and an isolated tornado possible. But we're going to see more isolated development tonight as opposed to widespread. Temperatures in the 80s in Fargo for the next couple of hours and then cooling off into the 70s. I think we keep the clouds. Looks like a quiet night in Grand Forks with spotty thunderstorms possible, but not necessarily likely as well. We're in the middle of a transition in our forecast towards cooler weather and drier weather. I'll have all the details on that and a look ahead toward the weekend here in a minute.
All right, thanks, Hutch.
A Fargo teenager is being charged with attempted child abuse after authorities say she yelled, "I'm going to kill the baby," while fighting with several people and trying to grab the child. 19-year-old Justina Brunell was arrested earlier this week and accused of threatening to kill her own young child. The girlfriend of the child's father says she overheard the threat while on a FaceTime call. Another witness said that Brunell yanked the child by the feet and started slapping the newborn all over her body. She was wrestled to the ground by another witness who claims she then got back up and started pulling at the child again before witnesses finally stopped the attack. Brownell was arrested for felony attempted child abuse and terrorizing when police arrived on the scene. She'll be back in court mid-August.
Moorhead police are asking for your help identifying this person of interest. He is a black male, heavier set, and he was last seen wearing a white t-shirt, gray cap, and gray shoes. He was last seen driving a white four-door passenger car. If you have any information, call 218-299-5120. Bemidji police are asking for your help finding this person of interest in an ongoing investigation. If you have any information, call Officer Moyer at this phone number, 218-255-2831. Be sure to reference photo number 402.
A woman is facing a charge of DUI in open container after authorities say she crashed her car into the ditch. The Highway Patrol says it happened yesterday evening around 8 o'clock on the south edge of Grand Forks. They say 58-year-old Cindy Smithy was heading to the T intersection and hit the ditch. She was taken to a hospital and expected to be okay.
A South Dakota woman is still recovering from a freak accident that left her neck sliced open. Kendra Jensen says she was in her yard cleaning up toys last week while her husband was mowing the lawn. She says the mower kicked up some debris and hit her in the neck, leaving her bleeding profusely and in need of immediate medical attention. One lawn expert urges you to use your mower's safety guard and wear long pants, closed-toed shoes, and eye protection to avoid any rocks spitting out and hurting you. And most importantly, they say to keep both your kids and pets inside until the mowing is done.
Send them to the neighbor's yard, something like that. I would just have them as far away as you can, just because stuff does happen.
Jensen says she still doesn't know what hit her, but whatever it was, just barely missed her carotid artery, trachea, and vocal cords.
Drivers will need to hang tight one more day at the intersection of 45th Street and 32nd Avenue South in Fargo. The traffic signals have been out since last Friday when a vehicle crashed into an electrical box. It was hoped that those repairs would be done by now, and now we're told that the equipment needed is arriving tomorrow morning, so it's hoped the contractor will get the situation fixed for your Friday evening commute. In the meantime, the intersection has a four-way stop.
Later on Valley News Live at 6, more thunderous noise in the sky over Fargo Moorhead. This time, however, it wasn't bad weather.
And temperatures are sizzling down to the south as we've enjoyed just a little bit of a cool down with the clouds across the valley today. We remain on the humid side with dew points in the 60s, but drier air to the west is going to push in. On details about what you can expect in your forecast next.